What's up, Raiders? It's Adam from raidersofthelostflicks.com. Remember, if it's a bad movie, we want to know about it. And I'm picking this up from yesterday. This is part 2 of this ridiculously long article from Screen Rant that we need to break down. But now we're moving on to keep Dune's runtime shorter than Blade Runner 2049's. Blade Runner director Ridley Scott, who was set to direct its sequel until he stepped down as director to work as executive producer, instead blamed Blade Runner 2049's poor box office performance on the film's runtime. It's slow, long, too long. Yeah, oh god. I would have taken a half an hour, Scott said, of its 164-minute runtime. The reviews also focused a lot on its duration, which dissuaded casual viewers from the trip to the cinema. Despite longer movies becoming increasingly common, no shit. The likes of The Irishman, It Too, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood were all criticized for what viewers deemed as excessively long runtime. Is this really a thing? You know, how many movies have been 2 hours and 45 minutes where you feel like you actually could have cut some runtime? You know, Blade Runner 2049 is not one of those movies where I'm feeling the length. I'm not, and I get so tired of hearing about The Irishman. You know, if they would have just taken that and split it up into 4 episodes, nobody would have said shit. It's this weird mentality that if something's, you know, they look at the runtime, oh, it's too long to watch, but they'll sit and watch an entire season of a TV show from 10 years ago. You know, it's stupid. I don't agree with that. I don't think runtime is going to be an issue here. I think that you need to have Dune be a long movie to get its points across. There's a lot of stuff going on in Dune to take in. And that's part of why David Lynch's movie failed, is because they tried to cram way too much story into a short amount of time. I'm pretty sure the David Lynch movie would have been great. In fact, you know, I'll take it one step further. We're doing all this shit now with the Snyder cut, you know, and now their Suicide Squad's getting its own cut. Why don't we have a Dune David Lynch cut? Why can't we make that happen? Do you think we can make that happen on this channel? Could we get people behind hashtag Dune David Lynch cut or something like that, or release the Lynch cut? Yeah, release the Lynch cut. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll make a video on that. We'll see where it goes. If you would like to get behind an actual David Lynch cut of David Lynch's Dune from 1984, leave messages in the comments. We might be able to rally behind that cause. Why the hell not? We're not making new movies. We're just gonna recut all the old movies and re-release them. And if his Snyder's cut from HBO Max is a success, then you're gonna see a lot more of that going forward. Anyway, let's move on. We'll be here forever. Dune is still a major box office risk. I like this picture right here. This is cool. I'm going to probably use this in the thumbnail. Even with all of the above, Villeneuve's Dune is still at risk. It is not a well-known or beloved intellectual property, and David Lynch's previous attempt at adapting the novel to film was a flop. While Dune's budget is unknown, it is safe to assume it's comparable to that of Blade Runner 2049, if not greater. This means Dune already has a large budget to recoup, which translates into a significant number of ticket sales before it can break even, let alone turn over profit. Dune's marketing campaign must strive to emphasize the movie's accessibility and star power, and must preface the movie with groundwork, world building, and character introductions if audiences are to feel confident that they know what their money is buying them. This is Zendaya right here. This is a very cool shot. I don't know, you know, I'm just I'm sorry, I have to save this picture. I just love the way this movie is looking. See, we got the eyes, we got the breathing apparatus, and the costume looks totally believable as a still suit. This is great. I'm so excited about this damn movie. I can't emphasize it enough. Is that really the end of the article? Did we get all the way to the end of it now? Jesus Christ. So yeah, I guess this is going to be a ridiculously short video. I guess I covered way too much yesterday. But yeah, what do you guys think about these things that the article is saying? You're going to have to go back and watch part 1 as well. Sorry if this was kind of anticlimactic, but yeah, I think I'm going to maybe put together a better video about why we should probably get the David Lynch cut of the 1984 Dune. I don't want them to release it before this movie, though. I want this movie to come out first, okay, and then we'll discuss going any further with it. But yeah, this article came out about 6 days now, and I meant to say something about it sooner, but I had so much going on last week, and then this week there's not as much going on in the pop culture world because there's all these, riots and crap going on, and I don't want to cover that. I made a video about, what's his name from Star Wars chirping off about on Twitter, and John Boyega, and that video is not aged well because, it was a joke. It was meant to make fun of these actors that are always talking down to people and saying things that they shouldn't say, and I probably won't cover more of those articles, but, it was just, I was trying to have some fun with it, and then all this stuff happened, and I didn't know that those things were going to happen, and that's the way it is in YouTube. You make a video, and one week it's relevant, and then the next week it hasn't aged well. It's just kind of part of the game. You don't really know the future of these things, and I'm still learning. So it is what it is. I'm not going to take the video down. People want to get uptight about it. I'm just going to say, hey, this was made before all the bad stuff happened. I was just meant to make fun of actors that deserve to be made fun of, but I'm not going to turn this video into that. Make sure you come back tonight on the channel and check out Loitering in Wonderland. We're going to be talking about Twilight Zone and Tales from the Crypt. And then, of course, we got another show on Wednesday where we're going to be talking about a really bad Nicolas Cage movie that I watched. Ooh, we're gonna tear that one a new asshole. So make sure you're there for that. And then, of course, this weekend, I think we're going to be doing another Andy Sedaris movie because those have been pretty popular on the channel. So Watch and Review is basically our half-assed Mystery Science Theater 3000. We kind of riff the movie while we're watching it, crack a lot of jokes, talk a lot, act silly, and then we actually score the movie when it's over. We let you vote on it as well, so it's kind of an interactive thing, so make sure you're there for that. I'll have some more videos coming out this week. I'm sure some new news will drop, but Dune is definitely going to be my primary focus going forward until the movie's released. It's amazing that there's only a few months out there before this movie is released, and we don't even have a trailer. I can't wait till that trailer drops. I'm dying to see these pictures in motion, and guarantee I'll be doing it. I don't do as many trailer reactions as I used to because I seem to get struck down every time I actually play the trailer, but I'll definitely be talking about it. So yeah, leave a comment down below. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on the way out and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and we'll see you on the next one. And remember, every time you don't subscribe to my channel, God kills a kitten. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it somewhat entertaining. Please remember to depress that like button and subscribe to my channel for more content. Make sure you hit that bell icon so you'll be the first to know when new content is published. Please visit raidersofthelostflicks.com for more hilarious entertainment and links to all of our social media platforms. Also, consider supporting us on Patreon. As little as $1 a month supports our worldwide digs for more lost flicks. Thank you, and have a groovy day.